Okay.
Back.
It was 3 precincts, there was another that had a
Fawcett.
Yeah,
Fawcett.
Fawcett.
They had Paul River.
That's right. Yeah. On this one, what we got on there?
Already got one cousin.
Coach, you got it. I'm losing my tie and get out on the floor.
Anybody
Yeah.
care?
See what I gotta do.
Probably.
Well, they used to college basketball
We have
starts.
to go next week.
Yeah, Carolina plays, don't they? Duke too.
Duke plays Kentucky.
Yeah, Carolina plays Loyola, I believe.
We don't have
Duke
all.
plays at 9:30 though. Back in my day, I would have stayed up and watched it. But now that I have children, I would be in bed.
You go to bed.
before
I understand, I've been down that road.
We got.
Well, you can still go in your suit.
That's
It
what,
used to be the coaches did.
that's
Coach in the suit.
That's what we'll do, we'll go with my suit.
What's y'all's first game?
December, I think second week of December, buddy. They talked about having a round robin where it's Gilbert County teams and Orange County teams, maybe join in a couple of our schools and we play.
Brand Middle?
Yeah, no, it's, Hawfield Middle.
That's where you're coaching?
Yeah.
One of them's already in there.
Yeah, so we don't need to- Where's the one she did? Oh, they're in.
Wait, did you have one while I was over there?
No,
Okay, so it's.
only one that has one you saw a while ago. Because that's Lincoln you got there.
Yeah, I told Coach Gillis, he's a couple years younger than me, so 2 old men coaches.
They called it Dozen Road. Three of them.
He's been doing it for 20-some years. The granddaughter plays softball with him. He said, "What are you doing this fall?" I said, "Well," he said, "You gonna help me coach basketball?" I said, "Yeah, I'll help you." So I got 8th grader, granddaughter, she's 8th grader this year. So she's 3 sports, softball, basketball, and track.
Twice.
She run like a deer.
Maybe that's
They've got
the
middle school track now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, but that one was a mess.
They're doing, what is it when you just, the long distance, what is it?
Cross country.
Yeah, cross country, yeah, they just finish cross country, then they do it in the fall and then they do, the rest of it in the spring. Because they have softball in the fall, the middle school do now, like,
Well, I think he,
I guess a lot of that's because a lot, some of the high school and middle school teams play on the same field, so they one in the fall, one in the spring, the high school in the spring.
Man, this time we put them on 850, we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
the expectation is for next week, we got to talk about the things that she was for her. And
Sure.
we might not to see, but I mean, not to talk about anything that happened, but just specifics as far as not going into
Hmm.
each candidate by
I mean, we need to draft a notice that's going to the board members and to the people and the candidates.
With hand
So,
towels, we couldn't do it.
We kind of need to formulate that anyway, right?
Right, and that way she'll, because she doesn't know what to expect. We have to call first, that she, if it was recused, she doesn't know
The
what.
other about just having a select precinct out there.
And it would be appropriate to do that in the
So,
meeting.
I'll just-
I mean, yeah, I'm,
Oh, we said here.
Brian,
Yes.
All right.
so you,
Sure. Well, I don't have a special position in this. I was the chair, but, correct me or add anything that I say. We took everything out of the complaint, the protest, except for the issues that concern you. And basically because of the gravity of those accusations.
The election determining outcome. The protocol.
I'm getting there. I'm a little slow.
Right.
So we are having, we scheduled the hearing for next Tuesday, 10. The majority of our discussion was around, after that was around, after determining to have that hearing, full hearing, was around trying to determine what our subpoena power is, and how it would be used, and if it would need to be used. And apparently,
Oh, yeah.
from our lawyer's reading, that we're the board itself, two members or the chair, are the only people who are designated to write the subpoena, serve the subpoena, write the subpoena.
I don't think I think we'd be directing the attorney.
Directly
Yeah,
into
go
it.
ahead, Gil, quick.
So basically, we will be notifying other, and anybody that the board deems appropriate, we can call as a witness in the hearing. So subpoena is not necessary, but if it was anticipated by one of the primary members of the hearing, subjects of the hearing, that somebody that they would want as a witness might not want
Come
to
on in, my phone's hurting
be a
again.
witness, or if there was evidence that would need to be gotten from somebody, from some source that a subpoena might move that along, then we would want to use that because we want, especially considering the sort of short time frame that we're planning on having this hearing so we can take care of business. That subpoena might be, so, but it would basically be up to you or the
Lots went through this.
what they call movement?
Moving
Or the moving party, to request the subpoena. So if there's anybody that any witness or any bit of evidence that you would think a subpoena would be necessary to bring to the hearing, call to the hearing, then Brian and I are actually the committee to request that subpoena. You would request that, as would the others, moving. Why can't I remember that?
You've got to beat them up for that.
Party.
Moving party.
Moving party.
Let me write that down, I forget.
I've never heard that before. I'm sorry. I
But you're
rely-
trying to use it.
Yeah, over and over again, so.
Yeah, because there's not a plaintiff or defendant, so they're the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is the defendant called?
I knew you get it.
What is
just be considered the non-moving party.
Non-moving
Or the
party,
opposing
yeah.
party.
Okay, good.
You're gonna have to remember it.
Or the opposing party.
Huh?
Or the opposing party.
Would request us
I told
to,
Terry too, I said, you get people over here. these
request that
taxes,
subpoena.
and you know what we're doing.
leave anything out?
I think you did good.
Dominate
Well,
everything.
if a subpoena is
So surely- surely you
desired,
kinda
we
rabbit
need to.
hole in the heart.
Get it pretty quick.
Expedite.
Probably about
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah.
I told them we'd get it to them about
No,
Thursday.
I just wanted to make sure I had.
And this is
put it
Tuesday?
in the right.
Thursday being a holiday?
Tuesday.
No, you worry me.
Was that first had on this paper? Was that?
That was, where it was around the things that inside.
But we were pleased with our attorney.
It's gonna
We
be
thought he did a good job.
What he did not have quickly figured out.
Yeah.
Those things going to court, there's another hearing.
Were you here last time we had one?
Yeah.
You get us.
That was over the mayor, not
Next Tuesday.
allegation the mayor didn't live in the town limits.
Is Greenville the second smallest
I don't even know that.
township in the county?
You know what I mean?
No,
Maybe third. Also be smaller than.
But
Yeah,
they don't have elected.
I don't know about Alabama.
Yeah, they do.
Alamance is
It's
small.
I knew Alamance.
Ossipee's probably the smallest.
Yeah, Ossipee.
Oh, CP?
Ossipe's probably, and then Alamance, and then
In Greenville.
It's 2,500
Probably.
people.
probably Swepsonville, and then Green Level.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Wouldn't you say that's the pecking order, Don?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Ossipe's probably the smallest, and then Alamance, and then Swepsonville, and then Green Level.
Sound about right. You know why you go to Altamont?
To see Ossipee.
Okay.
That's odd.
Say it again.
Yeah, try it again.
I wasn't gonna say it out loud on camera, but you
I
just
guess
jumped
if it's
right in
here,
there.
it'll take the first time.
I guess Dorothy's never heard
I gotta
that,
hit next year.
apparently.
Don't mind, he has
Never went.
That one.
Maybe he doesn't know that.
Well, he might, I don't know. He worked that
That's
area.
why he
for a
goes
lot
out
of
in the
years.
hall though.
I know a 5-year-old who's gonna be elated to hear that one. Present company excluded.
Monty's joke now, his go-to joke is, have y'all heard about, you know, I can't remember, have you heard about FedEx and UPS merging?
Yeah, fed.
It's called Fed Up.
We're almost there.
Tom, you know faster now.
That's about like me. I come up with a new name for watermelon. I combined a Congo and a lemon watermelon. And the Congo's big and striped, and the lemon's
Oh,
kind of oblong and green. So I said, well, I gotta come up with a name for them. So Congo and lemon, Con Man. That's what Con Man.
So you're over there hybridizing?
Oh, yeah, listen, you plant them next to each other, they'll cross pollinate, that's what they did. They were good, too. Huh? Good what? No, I imagine there's probably thousands of farmers planting the same row that come up,
All right, there you
cross pollinate.
Done.
Well, I see it.
Use that last one.
Where'd he go to school?
Just-
He
Yeah,
got a cut.
just grins.
Huh?
He went to Western, you went to Western,
No, I went to Gibsonville,
Gibsonville, okay.
12 years, first grades 1 through 12. I didn't move hard went to Elon, so I'm always living in a little circle there.
They just did that at all the
10-mile circle,
school.
15-mile circle.
These people went to Leo.
I was picking on the way you said striped. Striped.
Striped,
I say striped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let the
I
lemon
said
in.
it said striped, yeah.
Now I'm back to something I recognize.
Yeah, the country comes out sometime.
Especially when you're talking about watermelon.
That's right. Man, I had a bunch of old seeds, some of them 8 or 10 years old, so I just sowed them in a row. There in the garden, every one of them come up, though. I had to fill them out 4 times. I mean, I had the Crimson Sweets, that's a little round striped watermelon, and, what else? Charleston Grays, this.
Oh, yeah, I've grown those before.
Yeah, light green, it's about like that, and, I mean, some of them I didn't know what they were. They did well.
Oh, wait.
I carried about 35. I think Donna brought you 1 or 2, didn't I? I
And
brought you-
they were delicious.
Were they good?
Yes, oh, you had me too, I had two kinds.
There you go, yeah.
Take this in the chair?
Yes, I kissed up to the chair, that's what it was.
Because I know I wasn't offered one, you know?
I've got one too.
Well, you know, sometimes, Lord, you have to ask.
Yeah, that's right. You know, you're a neighbor, I should have brought you
I
one.
mean, you didn't have any of the, deer sausage, you didn't have any breakfast.
Make me a list.
Oh,
I'll submit it all as one.
so me and Don, we go way back. We served on the bench together, what, 10 years, 10 or 15
Oh, boy,
years?
yes, long time,
Yeah.
a long time, yes.
No.
So yeah, that'd be
Over,
right.
like in the western northern part, they, almost 80% of the deer test positive for.
Oh, that's all, yeah.
200.
And I'm like,
That's all.
maybe that's what
Yeah.
people
So
are
divided by
trying,
2
you know,
times the other.
Yeah,
people eat
yeah,
deer meat and stuff.
That's
Pretty close.
People may not be doing that anymore. What's this GL?
Green level.
Well, did the board sign these?
No, they
Which
look
one?
at it and counted.
Oh,
We have our abstract here.
Yeah.
We can sign it.
How many ballots
They're
cast?
not placed.
How many
that
ballots
part.
cast you got through?
there's not a place?
There's,
Keep it on there, you're not pushing.
My daughter.
let's just,
But see,
ballots
Then on those 10
passed.
absentees.
You don't have that number.
No,
We just
this
got the
is-
election
Nine,
summary.
okay.
Yeah, and I guess to find a
That's
thing
right,
that
don't
tells
worry,
the
John.
ballots cast. I've looked on the state, Staley, and
On the precinct.
I've looked on, I've got the precinct, it don't tell you how many ballots cast.
What you do?
It don't.
It
I
might
have,
tell you, you might be thinking the total in all precincts, yes. It doesn't say
What?
ballots cast by
We got
precinct.
177 here.
Well, we're not verifying ballots cast anyway,
Or
are we?
members?
Verifying votes.
All right, then we'll be trying to.
Dr. Ashley, we gotta
Okay.
sign the one-stop votes for the recount.
Where's the? Where's the? Oh,
Good, good.
Is that's election day?
That's what this is.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you. Please.
Thank you, sir.
No little girl. That's what you told me, yeah.
Okay.
You get, you probably close in.
She's about halfway there.
Okay.
Yeah, we got one stop.
All right.
This has been a separate thing before, isn't it?
No, she got sick real bad, but
That's all
that's
we
like
got.
morning sickness.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think we
man.
got it.
They used to,
I don't think we got it.
Let's not talk about
Big.
uh,
Once she get past that first trimester, she can get kind of clear.
You settle down,
They
man.
said, they told her she had a bladder infection, so I guess they used her something for that.
That's not unusual.
I was about to say,
Nine.
yeah.
Hey, right there where the light is.
The baby's taking all the news.
Yeah.
So that was
That's
Our one-stop tape matched what we recorded,
good.
number for number.
Okay, this is what we have here.
No changes. Okay.
Remember when you go back, you gotta put these write-ins in the report?
You're going with me.
I know I am.
You'll be there to
I
remind
need
me
to
all.
finalize something like she talks into. You got a few more write-ins coming here.
Huh?
You got a few more write-ins coming here.
Now listen, I'm gonna put this in here. We'll put all of it in here together, including the meeting.
Okay.
So this is just because I don't know what's gonna happen after that.
Right.
So after that, before you stand up for, destruction,
Mhm.
well, before you even do it,
Mhm.
before we close it up, just go ahead and take this out.
Mhm.
But in the meantime, we'll just seal this up.
Okay. Okay.
Did you hear what they did up in Fairfax County in Virginia? They had so many write-ins on their ballots, this thing was taking forever, just,
I did
it
hear
just, was just
that.
rotating, and rotating.
Yes,
They,
they just.
they thought it was broken, they jerked the
They
thumb
thought
drives
something
out,
was wrong with it.
corrupted the thumb drives, and
Mhm. I did hear
I
that.
can see that happening somewhere.
they just got tired of waiting on that circle going around there, and they just thought it was stuck.
Stuck.
Yanked that thumb drive right out there, and corrupted it, and yeah, they were hand counting ballots the next day.
That's not any fun.
We're all sitting there.
I got some journalistic criticism for you.
We're
You
on
write
tape.
your articles, put out them big words, everybody has to stop and go look them up, see what you're talking about.
Thomas, you have an excellent
This is Graham and
vocabulary.
Barnington, you know?
I'm proud of you.
I know you're trying to get a Nobel Peace Prize, but
Well, and another thing, Tom,
I bet
sometimes
he
your
does.
work is edited somewhat too, isn't it? Yes.
Obviously more than he wished.
Yeah.
Not as much as you think.
Yeah.
as soon as I read them articles, I'm looking, I said, well, he's after a Nobel Peace Prize, I can tell you.
My editor might put, his own headline on it.
Yeah,
That's probably the biggest change you might see.
yeah. Makes sense.
It's gonna be on my side.
So just like before, it says 92. They start right there at the clip.
That's exactly right. Start counting.
Okay.
Got the count list there.
Here.
All right.
You don't mind.
Yes, they want to get it, that's fine. She doesn't want
So you don't have a problem with it?
No.
I recuse myself from counting.
No.
Ryan, you have no problem?
I'm
Okay,
good.
thank you.
We do.
Okay. I'm just gonna call out the names as I go down.
That's good.
McBroom, 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 McBroom. So I have a name spelled Hosea instead of Jose, Hosea, McBroom.
You,
Count
You can determine the voter's intent according to the others.
it? For
It's in
McBroom,
there a lot.
okay, McBroom, 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 okay,
Is that in the file?
okay,
Oh, that's right. You want-
Back.
okay, McBroom, okay, McBroom,
Oh, you didn't put this back up?
McBroom, okay, McBroom, okay, McBroom,
The backup.
Where's the one?
McBroom,
Is that the one that was in there?
Yeah, that's the backup.
McBroom,
You got a thing?
McBroom, okay, McBroom, okay,
Oh, that doesn't go with you, that's the backup.
McBroom, okay,
Oh,
McBroom,
selfish.
okay,
That's in-
McBroom, okay, McBroom.
It's the
okay,
machine that's selfish.
McBroom, okay, McBroom, okay, McBroom, okay, McBroom,
You
okay,
want to take our
McBroom,
shirt for
okay,
this one?
McBroom,
Just
okay,
report?
McBroom, okay, 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 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87.
87 and
87 and 10.
97.
We better do that again.
All right,
And we'll do it, so-
Do it again.
two of us do it and we'll
Yeah.
do
say
it, yeah,
tally.
yeah, that's good.
We'll say tally.
And hey, if you wanna like put it like after you called so many, make a mark so you won't,
All right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so with that,
Or put a check as your mark, as you call it,
like a 20.
so,
I'm gonna number it.
yeah, there you
Very
go.
good. All right,
Says 92 there, top.
So you added the ones we did before and the ones we just did?
yes. No, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2. 92.
Oh, that's what, there we go.
That's,
There we go.
Whoops.
that's what it says.
92
Yeah.
plus 10 is 102.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's what it came out before.
So are we recounted?
We've recounted.
Okay.
I missed 5 one. So I said 87, I didn't count.
We need the tape to verify the,
Okay.
here too.
Do we need to sign this one?
Yes, sir,
All
please.
right. So before I roll it all back up,
You had 87, you got to tally in one of your 5 tallies. didn't you?
Yeah, that's what it was, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2. That's
There you
it.
go.
Yeah.
That's what the tape said, 92 writings.
There's the line right there.
92 on election day and 10 more in
Yep,
early voting,
yep,
102.
yep.
That's the number.
But to be fair, me and I misquoted, we'll count them again. That's what we'll do.
You didn't want me to run them again, did you?
No,
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 Thank you.
I think we're fine.
Oh, yes, I'll make the music tonight. Music downtown. Liquid Pleasure. They're good. Probably did you a barbecue.
Who's counting with me?
and if you want to do it again, I'll count.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
Okay.
To be fair, we'll do it again. Oh, we really putting the work on
All right.
Mr. Roller up here.
Let him take a swig of water.
There you go, he's got it out on the floor, he's good now.
I'm just gonna say 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Tally,
Tell him.
tally.
She's
When I get
counting
to
after 5.
Okay. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Tally,
Dan said, huh?
1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
tally.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Tally,
1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Tell him.
tally,
1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Tell him.
tally,
1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Tell him.
tally,
1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Tell
tally,
him.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Tell him.
tally,
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 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
tally,
1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Tell him.
tally,
1 and 1.
92.
92.
Now, you had another one that you didn't call the name for, correct?
No, that was,
In the early voting, Johnson.
Okay,
Yeah.
One.
this was
Oh, right,
election day, okay.
It was all 92 for McBreen there.
Yeah, it's on.
Johnson and early voting, 10-1 over there.
All right then.
You want this tally sheet here? Or do you-
Yeah, I'm gonna put mine in there.
Okay.
All the other results the same. 136.
Brian, you want to sign it? The
Yes.
tally sheet? Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You know, you take a little glue stick and run over the end of that.
What?
You know, you take a little glue stick and run over the end of that roller coaster.
Yeah.
So you won't come on.
It was, we have, those mandatory hours is 8 to 7:30.
So,
You wanna get mine signed?
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
And these are nice. Yeah.
Is all that info for the difference in districts is already out there somewhere? I mean, I've seen the maps, I mean, the specific.
No, not the specifics. We turned it over to our GIS department, and they'll be mapping it out for the county. And I'm
So
sure,
you won't,
I'm
you
sure
won't,
it's somewhere, not somewhere that,
you won't know when that changes, like they get done in as far as.
well, I mean, it's not-
She's usually Marlena.
Who?
Marlena. Liza,
I can check it on GIS right now.
well, I mean, she's not gonna map it out publicly until we approve it. They approve it.
I just want them 63 and 64, them be the same.
Now, I mean, for our camp, she's not gonna assign addresses and everything.
so now we're gonna publicly announce the results of our recount,
Yes, ma'am.
okay?
So, but you don't have, you have to take it back and put it in to the thing. Well,
He
if I-
does.
I just put Kathy Hollis tally at the top.
Thank you. All right.
You got any other names, 5 or more?
So what do we do next?
They will go back and they'll put the recount total into the election reporting. But did they sign? it?
Oh, I don't know, we haven't, have we done this?
I think they sign an abstract. I think he prints out that same thing we do election night.
For a recount?
Yes.
All right, well,
An abstract recount too, or a recount abstract as well. Okay,
I'm going to.
Didn't they-
I remember where that is on there.
We printed it out and they signed it.
I never do abstract of canvas, I don't think it's
I'm
gonna
I'm asking right
one
now.
exists in there, I don't know if we
be-
do.
My question is,
We
can
do.
we do that before you finish the canvas and put the names in there?
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
He needs to finish the canvas to put the names in the canvas.
Yes, we gotta get-
Oh, yeah,
Finalize
technically.
that before we do the
Yes.
canvas recount, otherwise it looks like, why are you doing a recount?
Hey, will y'all check the doors next door before y'all come back?
Okay.
Just to make sure.
So should I leave this streaming as I go back?
No, you can turn it off.
Okay.
Just, we'll be recessing for, how long do you think that'll take you, Justin?
Well, we gotta do the.
So he's going back to the
Depending on
office
what-
and then coming back here.
Depending on what Dawn is
She's
talking
gotta
about.
get him the writing.
We could announce to the public that there were no changes, which there weren't.
Right, correct.
But you can come by the office if you want and sign like we do sometimes. you know. But you'll need to come today or tomorrow morning. Because we'll have to.
Or we can wait until you go get it and bring it back here.
Or wait till we do it, whichever you want to do. I don't know how long do you think that'll take?
How long gonna take us to put the write-ins in, Taylor?
Well, it shouldn't take us long.
So we can wait right here, is what you're saying.
Apparently, hold on, she's one talking into doing it to
Yeah.
begin with.
We'll just wait.
How's
Okay.
everybody
I
looking?
got them.
I've never
I
done the
got
write-ins, I don't know how long it'll take.
It's only two. I
Depends on how
mean,
many she's
there's a bunch,
got.
there's miscellaneous amounts,
But
but
the thing with the write-ins, if it's somebody's
Five or
got
more.
5 votes or more, they have to be added to your report that goes into the
Okay.
state.
And
So
I've
she
got
said-
all of them.
How many more you got besides me?
I think just one lady, it's a lady, I can't think of her
Okay.
name now, but she didn't get enough to change
So
her
it's just gonna be a matter
election.
of punching in.
It's
the
about-
names
she
of
got about
election
11.
day And early voting, one stop, and then whoever those other ones she's got in. So that won't take about 15, 20 minutes if you don't get sluggish. So
15, 20 minutes is probably the time frame it's gonna take.
Okay.
So then travel back, so I say 45 minutes.
Do you want, I mean,
Oh, you consider him driving? Oh.
I'm driving.
Okay, but we've already announced there were no changes.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Well, you probably, well, no, I'll do.
I'm still chairing?
Yes.
Yeah, because
For the recount, yes, you were.
Oh,
chair.
right, yes. This is, do I need to get some else?
You're good. They can hear you.
Okay. Well,
He's giving the announcement for the recount.
the, the board on November 9th, 2021 has conducted the recount of the town of Green Level election. And after the recount, we have determined that there is no change in the totals. So the canvas can proceed as normally.
Thank you.
And we will now go, take a motion to go into recess.
Till, let's say, 5 o'clock, 4:45, let's say 4:45.
Till 4:45.
Okay, well,
And if it's not back, then
I'm in town to run the moving until the coach, I'm not gonna be there today, and then come back,
Well, do you need to, I mean, we can